And as the Prime Minister scurries out of the House after another display of hubris and arrogance, I want to pass on to the House a little-known fact. It's a little-known fact that it takes this Prime Minister twice as long to get to Parliament House Speaker from the Lodge than any other Prime Minister, twice as long as any other Prime Minister in history. And apparently it drives his security detail crazy. And you might ask yourself, why would it take the Prime Minister so long to get from the Lodge to Parliament House? Well, it's because he forces his Comcar drivers to turn left at every intersection, because it's a lifetime habit. Every time this Prime Minister, the member for Grainler, has to make any decision, he just goes further and further and further to the left. Now, Mr Speaker, he'll be in all sorts of trouble. He'll be all sorts of trouble when he leaves. Doesn't have a Comcar anymore, have to drive his own car, because he'll never give way to the right. Now, Speaker, all the dad jokes aside, Mr Speaker,
great jokes.
The career of the most left-wing Prime Minister in Australian history is summed up in just one quote, and that quote is,
I like fighting Tories. That's what I do. That's what I do.
I like fighting Tories, that's what I do. This Prime Minister is like the great dividing range of Australian politics. The Prime Minister has become the great divider. He has no interest whatsoever in building a consensus and views every issue through the lens of political opportunism. I like fighting Tories, that's what I do. That's the boast of our Prime Minister, and explains everything about his divisive approach to his parliamentary career and his failure, his complete failure, to govern for all Australians. Now, Speaker, there are numerous examples of the Prime Minister as the great divider. As a product of the Labor left, his career before politics was working for Labor MPs and working for Labor Party officials. He never misses an opportunity to divide and to conquer for political advantage, because I like fighting Tories. That's what I do. This Prime Minister divided Australians with The Voice. He's divided Australians with his decision to recognise Palestine. He has divided Australians by offending Israel and our most important strategic ally in the United States. He is dividing Australians with his 100% renewables rollout, which is tearing families apart and communities in regional areas. The Prime Minister has widened the city-country divide by cutting regional programs, and he's even created more divisions in this place by cutting resources to the crossbench and cutting resources to the opposition, because he hates being called out. This Prime Minister hates being held to account. That's why, Deputy Speaker, we have a part-time parliament this year. We have a part-time parliament sitting for just 8 weeks since the election, because this great divider, this Prime Minister, doesn't want to be held to account. And, Speaker, the list just goes on and on. The Prime Minister divides Australians at every opportunity between Labor and non-Labor voters. Regional Australians have been punished the most as the great divider has cut programs. Is it any wonder he was chased out of Ballarat by angry farmers in tractors?